Penguin Tracks on 89.5 KOP in Columbia. In the studio with me is Colton and Zora from the Colton and Zora Band. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into the music industry.
Hi, I'm Colton from the Colton and Zara Band, and we started off in the music industry probably 5 years ago. We were in a little band. Right at the last minute, the band broke up because everybody was just like, I want to do my own thing, and I want to go to college, or I want to get married, you know, normal life stuff. But from that point, Zara and I still had a passion to do music, and so we were like, well, why don't we just put a couple of songs together and we'll go out and do it. So we went out and did this competition, two of us with their two guitars, and there was like tons of bands there, and it was very intimidating to say the least, because we were just like, young 16-year-olds, and these professionals were amazing. But long story short is we actually won the competition, and we got signed to a record label and made a CD. And from then, we just kept going and building and growing. From the duo with us two, now we're a 7-piece band with, full live sound. So,
how did you two meet?
We actually met when I was 13, he was 12. We met at a 4-H meeting and grew up. Our families were best friends growing up, and we just did pretty much everything together. And from then on, we kind of took the music thing, and we were like, well, let's play music together too, since we do, everything else, so we did that. And so that's how we met. And then the rest of the band, we kind of met, his siblings are two of the members. Mm-hmm. And then we met two of the kids from youth group. And then we have our drummers from another band that we met on tour last year.
He's from California.
Tell us about your song, You Are Love.
Well, You Are Love is a song about life. It's a Christian song. It's just talking about no matter what happens, there's a reality that bad things happen in our lives, and there's a reality that good things happen in our life, and that the song is really just based about no matter what happens, our God is love in every circumstance.
Okay. What are your favorite top 5 songs that you love to perform on stage, and why?
Well, I like the Cupcake song because we ask everybody to sing with us, and it's so fun to watch everybody sing the lyrics to each other and then to us, and so that really connects. And then my second favorite would be Iron Fire, and that's because we actually get into it, and it's a really big song, and we get to stomp and jump around, and it's just fun. Yeah.
And I guess for me, my favorite song to play is a song we call I Fell Again, and it's just a really grooving song. It's a song, it's guitar driven, so I mean, I'm the guitar player, so of course I'm going to like it, but it's a really fun song to play. It's just really musically dynamic. And then we have another song called All My Joy, and so that's one of my other favorite songs. And I guess there's another one we have, it's called Love Movement, and that song is just super high energy. It's just really fun to play. So,
where can people get your music? Oh, you can pretty much get it anywhere. It's on iTunes, it's on Amazon, it's on our website. You can get it off of Reverb Nation. Pretty much anywhere.
Anywhere music is sold.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the greatest thing about performing on stage?
Well, I really like. Obviously, it's connecting with the audience, connecting with those who are there. I really like when everybody dances and sings together. It's really fun. They all think that they're watching us, but we're actually just moving and watching you guys, because you guys are really fun to watch and connect with.
Yeah, I totally agree. My favorite part about performing and music as a whole is connecting with people.
Okay. Do you have any charities that are close to your heart? If so, which ones? And tell us a little bit about them.
Yeah, we were part of, I guess you could call it a charity. Well, it's a music tour called the Extreme Tour, and we were part of that for the past 2 years. And what it is, it's just a group of people, musicians, bands coming together and going out and playing for free in just random places, like in the parks and parking lots and just places like that. But it's to go out and give hope to people, just to share love. And it was just amazing to see that and be part of that. Just to see these kids come from off the streets and just be impacted by it. So,
what are your future goals?
We really want to, as a whole, just make a difference in the world. We want to change lives. We want to see lives changed. We want to encourage other people to love each other and love one another and actually carry that out in their lives. we would also, I think as like a business, we would like to continue maintaining this as a sustainable living as what we do to earn money. But mostly it's to live with purpose and intent with those around us and with ourselves, just to have a purpose and intent for our lives and not to waste any days.
What is it like communicating with your fans, and what is the best thing a fan has done or said to you?
Well, I honestly do most of the online communications with friends and fans, and I love it. Like, it's way fun getting to talk to people and ask them questions and to see what their lives are like. And I would say, I guess there's a couple things that people have done for us, or fans have done for us, that one is like the business side, where like they'll vote for us in a contest. Like we're in a contest right now and we're asking people to vote for us. And if they vote for us or share our songs, share our music, like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter, that stuff helps. But honestly, the stuff that I really like that people have done is just after shows, like being like, hey, can I hang out with you guys? Or texting us or writing emails or just anything like that. Spending time with us or talking to us. Like, that's probably my favorite thing that our fans and friends have done for us. So,
what is your favorite memory so far?
That's a hard question. So many great things have happened, and we were thinking about it, and we came up with the answer of, we're still in the memory, if that makes sense. Everything is still happening, and every part of it is our favorite part because it is what we love, you know? And so for us to say this one thing is the greatest, it's all the greatest. It's at this point. It's been an amazing adventure. We've been going for 5 years, seen amazing things happen, been in amazing studios, been just doing crazy tours and all this stuff, but it's like, it's all one thing, you know, and it's just been great.
What are 5 things people may not know about you?
Number 5 would be our whole band loves Wendy's. We have an affinity for eating at Wendy's.
Yeah, after every show, we're like, Wendy's!
Let's go to Wendy's! Number 4, we all, at one point or another, have been Minecraft nerds. We love Minecraft.
Yes.
Number 3 would be, Colton and I went to school to become veterinarians. Obviously, we decided that that's not what we wanted to do anymore. It maybe would have been fun, but it's definitely not as fun as this. Number 2, Colton has a scar on his knee from stabbing himself with a sword one time by accident. And I used to be in archery, which was really fun because I liked shooting boxes. And I'll give you the last one.
Oh, is that the quesadilla one? Okay. Our band is quesadilla connoisseurs. We've learned how to sustain ourselves quite well off of making a variety of quesadilla flavors.
Should we expect a cookbook in the future?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a surprise.
Wendy's and quesadillas.
Wendy's and quesadillas.
This is my favorite question. Other than this one, what's the strangest question you've ever been asked?
Oh, okay. So, people don't ask us weird questions that often. Like, probably the number one question we get asked is, are you guys siblings? And we're not. We're actually married. We've been married for 3 years. But the question, I guess, can be answered by saying that we always tend to ask really weird questions to people because we try to break ice. And so we've asked people questions just randomly off the top of our heads, like, what's your mom's favorite color for you? Or what's your favorite planet? Who's your favorite superhero? Or whatever, stuff like that. But so I'd say that we actually tend to ask the weirder questions.
What advice would you give someone who wanted to become a singer?
Oh, that's a good question. If you're looking to get into the music industry, I'd say the number one thing is to make sure you be you. There's already a ton of people out there that are really good, and they're good at sounding like other people. But the world doesn't need another, Beatles. The world doesn't need another one of those, another, whoever, fill in the blank. They need you to say what you need to say. And if you're going to do that, be the best you can be at that. Be the best you, because that goes so much farther, and it's a lot more satisfying. But then, things like, take vocal lessons, invest, don't be afraid to invest in becoming the best that you can be, and be determined. That's the biggest thing, because it's going to be really, really discouraging often. So be determined.
Are you on any social networking sites? If so, which ones? What are their addresses? And what about an official website and YouTube page?
We are. We are actually on Twitter and Facebook, Reverb Nation, Django. We have our own website, YouTube, and anything can be like YouTube/Colton and Zara or Twitter/Colton and Zara. Our website is also coltonandzara.com. So we do have all of those, and people can find us on there. That would be awesome because, again, we love making friends. That's like our favorite part. So,
Is there anything else you'd like to add or say to your fans?
well, we do have an album. We're working on an album right now. We have previously we have 2 albums, and we're working on a 3rd one now, which will probably come out in January through March, somewhere in there. We're still in the works for that. But I guess the nearest thing would be that we have a Christmas song we're working on. So stay tuned for that. We're really excited about that, and possibly a video also. And we will be touring in the springtime. So keep your eyes open for dates and show availabilities.
And we love you guys.
And we love our fans, and we love our friends.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the interview, and you all have a great rest of the day.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jill.
Bye-bye.
I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movie.